Philippines is an island country of Southeast Asia in the western Pacific Ocean. It is an archipelago consisting of more than 7,000 islands. With more than 80 million Catholics, the Philippines is home to the third largest Catholic population in the world. Filipinos comprise the great majority of Catholics in East Asia. Filipinos stand out for their devotional fervor. Filipino Catholic practice is unusual, material, and physical even among Catholic cultures, built especially on devotion to Mary, the suffering Christ, and the Santo Niño, the Holy Child, and on powerful celebratory and penitential rituals practiced and experienced in a wide variety of Filipino vernacular forms. The Philippines is overwhelmingly Catholic. Even the most of the Filipinos in the Philippines is Roman Catholic. There are still other religions that the Philippines have. This includes Protestants, Islam, Iglesia ni Cristo, Philippine Independent Church or Aglipayan Church, Born Again, and others. Now, let's go back to the Philippines before Spanish colonization. What are the indigenous beliefs and practices of Filipinos before Spanish colonization? During pre-colonialization of Spanish, Filipinos are animistic. They believe that everything, also non-human object, has a spirit, from rocks and trees, to animals and humans, to natural phenomena. Their practices were a collection of beliefs and cultural mores anchored in the idea that the world is inhabited by spirits and supernatural entities, both good and bad. They also believed in gods whom they worship and made offerings to according to rank. These spirits are collectively known as Anito, Pathala, and Diwata. Babaylan or Catalona acted as a medium to communicate with these spirits or gods. Filipinos also believe in the immortality of a soul and the life after death. The dead during this era was placed in a wooden coffin and buried under a house, complete with cloth, gold, and other valuable things. And the fires were made under the house, and armed men will guard the corpse or sorcerers. Professional mourners were hired to effectuate the death of mourning. The Asian distinguished mourning as morotal for women and maglahi for men. Dead chief is called Taraw. The relatives of the dead which was murdered will not end their mourning until the exacted vengeance or balata. And the celebration held on the ninth night after the death of the person is called Pasiyam, in which a play called Tibaw is staged to honor the dead. Filipinos tribe practice blood sacrifices. For offerings, the vegetal offerings were usually allowed to perish naturally, while the prayer books were offered by the fire on special sacred stones or batong buhay. Other types of altar are made of split bamboo post, coconut husk, wooden tables, jars, split canes, and hanging plates that are used for offerings. There are also small boats made in which feasts were prepared for the deity. And the boat will be sent out to the sea towards the horizon. These structures were often temporarily in nature and usually small. Although they were attached to the chief's house, they could be large enough for great feast involving the whole barangay. They also believe in amulet or anting-anting. This anting-anting give the possessor a unique power, and the most common use of anting-anting is to protect the possessor from iron weapon. For Filipinos, every facet of life was considered sacred, from jars of fermented liquor, from tattoos, and also the weapons of wars. Most early Filipinos believed in worshiping different gods, creatures, and spirits. They appeased them through various practices, sacrifices, and rituals. However, due to the Philippines having a long history of colonization, religious beliefs and tradition have changed from animism to Christianity.